Everybody, Simon Ehrlich here from Simple Simon's Education. Today I've got a sweet workout video that I'm actually going to do along with you, so this is one you can follow along. This is a full body workout that you can do just on your floor with a mat, with a towel. Everything that I'll teach you, you can do strictly with your own body weight, but I've also got a chair that I will show some modifications with, as well as a couple different types of resistance bands. If you have them, then you're welcome to use them. If not, then no worries at all. Okay, so we're gonna cycle through this 3 times. It's like 35 degrees on this rooftop here in Flores, Guatemala. So if I start sweating, well, I'm probably working out really hard and I'm sweating. Anyway, okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, simple push-up, all right? If you don't know how to do a push-up, I posted a video about this. I'll link it below. So starting off, good posture. We're gonna do everything 10 times unless otherwise said. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chest to abs. We're gonna start off nice and basic. 1, 2, simple crunches here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you have a weak core like me, 8, 9, 10. Then you probably have trouble getting your back up higher like I had there, so try and really bring your chest up to your knees with that one. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is something for our back. Call them snow angels. Lie flat on your chest. Arms are never going to touch the ground here, okay? So you're going to hold them up straight out in front of you. I like to keep my feet just above the ground as well. Tighten your core on this one. You don't want all your weight in your lower back here, but hold it in your core, okay? And you're going to do snow angels. 3, 4, 5. I got a lot of cracks going on my shoulders. I don't know about you. 6, 7, 8, and pull it in. 9. Let's do that one again. 10. Excellent. Next thing that we're going to do is our biceps. So this one's always a little bit funny on the mat. Requires some good wrist flexibility, so do make sure that your wrists are nice and warmed up if you didn't do that before. I can show you another video in the future. Basically, you're getting into a push-up posture, but the bicep you're going to work out, or the arm on where the bicep you're going to work out is, you want to turn your hand around so it's backwards, hence you need the wrist flexibility. Otherwise, get into a push-up posture, and you're going to drive your weight towards that bicep. And the contraction here is going to work out your bicep. 2. You might need to move around a little bit to get comfortable in the position. That's okay. Just make sure that your weight's dropping on your bicep. 6, 7, 8. Keep your core engaged. 9, 10. Switch arms. Oh, this mat is burning. 1, 2, 3. Keep your butt up, core engaged. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, sometimes I forget I'm speaking to a video and start whispering to myself. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is work out our triceps. If you don't have a chair, no problem. Or if you don't have a chair with a little lower ledge like I have, or something with a little low ledge, I'm going to be using this bar right here. Then what you can do is, with a chair with no ledge, you can do dips like this for 10. 1. Or if you don't have that, you can either get into a crab walk position, everybody's favorite, and do dips like this. Or you can crab walk those are all the different modifications you can make. But if you do have a chair or something you can latch onto that's lower to the ground, the lower to the ground, the harder it'll be, then I suggest you use that. All right. So you get up in kind of a downward dog-like position, and you bend just at your elbows, all the weight in your triceps. 1, 2. And you push up in the tricep, not in the elbow, the tricep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Person who works here is just laughing at me right now. That's great. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is work out our shoulders. If you don't have a chair, you can do what's called a pike push-up, which is basically getting in that downward dog position and putting your body weight down through straightened arms into your shoulders. 1, 2, or you can maintain the same position on the bar and do it straight from there. 1. But this time, instead of putting the weight in the bend in your elbows, you're keeping more of a straight arm and the weight's coming up here in your shoulders. Similar to a shoulder press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And the last thing in our circuit is going to be some squats. If you want to modify, you can do jump squats. We're going to do 20 of these. So just normal squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure your knees don't come over your toes. 8, 9, 10. You're really just sitting straight down. Your butt should be coming down. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's jump for the last 5. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that's one circuit. Now this time, I'm gonna add some modifications in. I use resistance bands. One of my favorite things to do with body weight workouts, catch my breath here, is I like to work in multiple different muscle groups in the same exercise. So you'll see that with the push-ups. You'll see that also with the triceps and the shoulder workout I do, okay? So this time I'm gonna use a resistance band, wrap it around just above my shoulder blades, put it in front like this. This is going to simulate doing bench press with a little bit more weight, especially at the top of the rep. All right? You don't have to do this. Viewer's choice. All right. 1. We're going to add some abs here. So, straight in as far as you can go with your knee. 2. Straight in as far as you go with the knee. 3. This time, bring your knee out like you're a dog peeing, up to your elbow. 4. Same thing on the other side. 5. This time, knee to opposite hand. 6. 7. That way we're getting all of our abs, including our obliques, and then we'll just finish off strong. 8, 9, 10. All right. Just by adding the resistance band in that ab workout, way more crushing. Okay, chest, back to abs. We'll do something a little bit tougher this time, or you can maintain the same thing, whatever you're comfortable with. This time we're gonna get into a bit of a boat position. Start with the knees tucked in, arms around the knees, and then extend out. And back in, that's 1. 2, if you have weak abs like me, it'll be harder to take your back down. So the lower you can go, the better it will be. 4, 5, 6, 7. Whew, it's hot. 8, 9, 10. Right on. All right. This time for our back, you can repeat the same one if you want to keep working your upper back, but I want to do the bridge. This will engage more of your lower back. So for a bridge, lie down, round your belly button, into the ground. You might have to rotate your hips up a bit. Feet as close to our butt as possible. Rotating our shoulder blades underneath our back as much as we can. And then we squeeze our butt, bring it all the way up top. That's 1. You're really going to feel, if you're tight, your hip flexors, a bit of strain there. Just try and squeeze your butt as high as you can. 1, 2. If you want a modification here, make it a bit tougher, you can do it with one leg. So at the top, 3, raise your one leg, come back down with 1, up just with 1, 4. Same on the other side. 5, we're going to 10. 6, 7, 8. Really squeeze those shoulders underneath. 9 and 10. All right, back to our biceps. That funny little wrist thing again for 10. 1, if you want to modify it's too hard, you can bring your knees down just like you can with the push-up. Sorry, I forgot to mention. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can move it around a bit too to test out different positions as you do this. 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Whew, this mat is hot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze those abdominals. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So same thing for our triceps. If you want, another variation that you can use is the diamond push-up, which is a push-up where your arms are close together, which will put more emphasis on your triceps, like this. But I'm gonna stick to what we were using before, because you can add more abs into it, and I love doing that. All right. 1, similar to what we did with the push-up, bring your legs in close to your chin. 2. I like to raise my leg back too for a stretch and hip flexor. Just another thing. 3. 4. 5. 6. The whole time you're holding with your hands while doing these abs, you're building stability in your forearms, your triceps. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And straight back into it for the shoulders again. You can do the shoulders like a pike, which I'll do this time. 1, 2. If you don't want to do them this way, you can hop back on the bar. 3, 4. Do all sorts of fun things like get some twists in here. 5. All optional. 6, 7, 8, 9. Really spread those fingers out. 10. And we're back into our squats. This time, if you want, if you have one of these small resistance bands, you can place it around your knees. This will really keep your your groin engaged. And also ensure that you have good form, because you'll constantly be pushing out against the resistance band, not allowing you to come to inward. 20. Oh yeah. 1. 2. You can really feel this on the inner groin with the extra resistance. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. If you're jumping, you can jump. You can be jumping the whole time. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. All right, that's circuit 2. So again, you can keep doing the circuit from the first round. You can add any of these modifications along the way. This time for the chest, we're gonna go with a bit of a wider grip. The wider you go, the more pressure strictly on your breast, the less support from your triceps. Closer, more triceps, especially as you get into the diamond, more tricep. So we're gonna go wide. You can keep the band if you want. You can add the ab stuff if you want, totally up to you. One final modification, if you are doing the close grip push-up, you can keep one of these bands, maybe even a lighter one, to keep your form. As I talk about in the push-up video, you want to keep your armpit close to your chest on the side here. You really engage and squeeze in here. Having a resistance band around your wrists will really help you do that. But because I'm going wide grip, I'm not going to do that. 1. Squeeze your core. 2. 3. 4. Squeeze those breastplates inward. 5. Arms close to the chest. 6. 7. 8. 9. We'll smile. 10. All right. Chest back into the abs. This time we'll do a little bit more for our obliques. Do the old bicycle. Get yourself set up. Try and get your navel to the ground where possible. You go opposite sides. 1, 2. The strength really comes from bringing opposite knee or opposite elbow to opposite knee, and really getting your back off the ground like I'm struggling to do. 5, 6. We're doing 20. 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe you're doing 30. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right on. Okay, so we did our bridge, we did our snow angel. I'm gonna do the snow angel again. You can do the bridge, or you can do both in the same workout. It's 2 different parts of your back, upper back, lower back, totally up to you. I just don't want to keep the video going on forever. So, here we go. Core engaged, arms straight out, legs or feet off the ground. 1. See how far back you can come, work on your flexibility. Try and do cactus arms, out to straight. 4. Cactus arms, out to straight. 5. Cactus arms, out to straight. 6. Snow angel. 7. 8. Let's do 15. 9. Fast. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Cactus arms. To straight. 15. I recommend doing even more of those. You really feel it, especially if you have limited mobility like me. All right, back into our biceps again. Let's pump out 10. Before the video shuts off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Necesito practicar mi español. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't forget your form like me. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, into the triceps. This time I'm going to show you a special tricep thing we can do. Totally up to you. If you have 2 chairs, you can do this. Otherwise, you can keep it the crab walk, keep it the dips, whatever you feel comfortable with. This is going to be a dip using 2 chairs. I love using things I can find around. So make sure you're well supported. Hopefully I don't fall over here. What I like to do is, you guessed it, weave abs into this. So go down for a dip, come up for an L sit, down for a dip, that's 2, up for an L sit, 3, 4, 5. Whew. It's gonna work out your chest a lot too. 6, 7. I'm just gonna pump out the rest. 8, 9, 10. Okay, kids getting tired. All right, returning to our pike push-ups on the lower level of the chair. We're just on the mat for our shoulders. Optional to include abs here if you're so inclined. I'm personally getting too sweaty. 1. Remember, emphasis on the shoulders, not bending the elbows so much here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your core engaged. 8, 9. You don't want to see this with our back with a U shape. 10. All right. What do we have left? Now we'll do squat jumps, just get nice and heady. See if we can do all 20 jumping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember to land soft on the fronts of your toes, feet. Oh, my feet are dirty probably. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now you're tired like me. 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, I apologize. Definitely consider giving me some feedback on these videos if you like them. I'd love to keep producing more, maybe in cooler temperatures. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like about the footage, you name it. Consider subscribing. I'm gonna be posting a whole lot of bodyweight workouts if you like it, and I'm excited to do it. All right, cheers. GoPro, power off.